You're shy. You're at a play party. What do you do? This is Cathy Vartuli from theintimacydojo.com.
This is Reid from readaboutsex.com.
And for those of you just joining us, play party is what the kids are calling a newfangled orgy these days. So you're at an orgy, you happen to be shy. How do you navigate that? Cathy Vartuli, go.
I typically do this very similar things whether I'm at a play party or a regular party. Mm-hmm. I mean, I do leave my clothes on at a regular party usually.
Yeah, well, yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk. That's another video entirely.
But just being honest with people. Usually, I like the play parties where people go around in a circle and just kind of tell their name and a little bit about themselves. Or I love how you have people share their mildest and wildest, and we should do a video on that. Maybe. So watch here for another video on that. Hopefully, I'll talk him into it. But I like to share that I'm shy, and I love it if there's shy bracelets that you can wear. It's sometimes hard for me to put it on, like even especially if I'm helping organizing something. But I am literally shy, and I'm not going to want to go up to someone and say, "Hey, baby, you want to get down?" Like I need to talk. Okay, so that's
not what you say anyway. But you could be like, "Hey, can I use a really bad pickup line on you?" And be like, "Hey, baby, you want to get down?"
I was using it as an analogy.
No, that's good. That's
okay. Good. But I will share that I'm really shy and that I feel awkward asking people to be sexual with me.
And you'll share that in the welcome circle?
Yes.
And what's a welcome circle?
A welcome circle is where everybody goes around and they say their name and maybe just a short sentence about why they're there or what, something about themselves. And I really like when people do that because our brains, especially if the organizer welcomes each person, our brain calms down. It gives us time to see everybody and identify them. We know they're all supposed to be there. It helps everybody feel part of a community, which I really love.
And not all play parties have welcome circles, but as a nerd who has thrown hundreds and hundreds of play parties, when you can have a group check-in, that goes a long way to have people feel seen. For those of you who are like, man, that's a lot of talking, don't worry, there's often a lot of fucking.
I think there's actually sometimes more when everybody knows because there's a feeling of safety.
It's icebreaking and how you create connectedness and actually weave community, how you build community and getting people to talk, even when sex is on the table. Like having a check-in, people just don't lose their minds and are just like pacing around impatiently waiting for the sex to happen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nuanced, geeky things about having a welcome circle when you have that kind of design for a play party. There are many, many, many different kinds of designs and ways you can do it. I just think for most people, that kind of container works really well.
Yeah. I like that a lot. The other thing is I'm an active service person. So if I go there with the intention of being of service for other people, it helps me get out of my shyness. So if I know the organizer or I know someone that knows them, I'll sometimes reach out and say, hey, can I help with anything? Or I'll get there. And I try to get there right on time. Or a little, usually there's some places they close the door. So I try to be before that. But I offer to help. And then I also offer to help to clean up or during the event. Because it helps me feel grounded. That's something that works for me. Not everybody is that way. But I also look for 3 people. One of my goals at any party I go to is find 3 people that seem shy or awkward and sit down and talk with them for a few minutes.
So you're proactively helping your fellow shy people.
And it makes me feel empowered and it helps me build connection.
And you're releasing a bunch of endorphins and things in your brain because you're taking action. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
And because I'm reaching out to help somebody, it helps me get past my shyness. And once I start talking to someone else, half the time someone else comes over and they're like, have you met my partner? And we end up having a conversation.
Nice. You're breaking the ice for yourself.
Yes.
Well done, everybody. Well done. That's good.
And the other thing I like to do, and you did this at a play party at Polypalooza, you encouraged everyone in the room to try to get 5 no's, to ask for 5 things they were certain they weren't going to get, but that they really like to have. And I was like 3 of my 5 got yeses, and I was like, and you were really clear, ask for what you want. So I was asking for what I wanted, but I was like, really? And it was fun. So just try that. Like, try to be respectful of people, but just go around and ask for some things that you'd really like to do. And just be okay. Like, practice receiving the no. And like, oh, thank you so much. And if they say yes, practice saying, wow, okay. Where would you like to do that?
And you can even go up to people and be like, I would like to practice asking for things and getting a no. I'm trying to get 5 no's tonight. However, if what I ask for you are yes to, I encourage you to say yes, because I can get my no someplace else. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you've created a game, especially for people who also are kind of like shy or nervous about being at a play party. You're coming and being playful with them. Yes. And role modeling really good play party etiquette and being adventurous. And that, when you make going to a play party not about getting laid, but about having fun and being bold in a way that maybe was impossible to imagine when you were in 7th grade, then they're pretty cool. Yeah. And your mileage may vary.
We'd love to know what you think. If you're shy and you're at play parties or at regular parties, what techniques do you use to get out there and meet people and feel more comfortable?
Leave a comment below.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more Goofy, Reid, and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?